Well, Jay, we've got quite a contrast here. Obviously, Jason Shaw coming into this match elated to be up 4-0, and Shane Van Boening has got to forget about that last match where they led 2-0, only to lose 5-2.
Team Europe has got all the momentum right now.
And this is exactly the guy you'd want out there. Of course, America's got their top pro out there as well.
These are arguably the two best players right here. The best from USA versus the best from Europe. And you know how badly USA needs to go out on a win. They've dug a deep hole already today. Nice break, perfect break.
Yeah, he went back to the cut break, and that one ball went back into the side pocket, and he's got shape on the two. We were talking last match about how they'd gotten away from the cut break because the cue ball had gotten lost behind the rack a couple of times, but you can see that cut break's the way to go on this table.
A lot more pressure on Shane now when there's such a big deficit they're trying to overcome.
Well, he'll have to pull out away from that 9 ball and go 2 rails to get on the 5. Oh, if he's distressed, his game isn't showing it.
Pretty straightforward right now.
Yeah, Shane should get through these 3 balls with no problem.
Nice angle on the 8.
Well, Van Boening is going to take first blood in this match. And indeed he does. Van Boening gets through the balls, and America leads 1-0. Jason Shaw has the chance to even the match up here. Going to be curious whether he uses a stun break or a cut break. He stunned him, but the 1 ball still went in.
Oh, look at this, perfect break. Look at this break. 3 balls on the break, perfect position on the 2. Take that, Shane.
Somebody needs to remind Jason Shaw that he's human.
He wants to stop rolling here. Be careful. He went too far, Jerry.
Yeah, he did.
He got a little careless with his position there. He didn't have to hit that 2 ball that hard.
And this is tough shot for a left-hander.
Extension called.
Can he reach that far enough to cut it? No. He's got to be shooting that 3 ball up table and holding the cue ball there. What's he shooting here? Is he banking this ball? No, it couldn't be. Yeah, it is. It could be. That was a wild, loose shot.
Well, he likes to play fast and loose. That's his style.
I can't believe he went for that bank.
Well, there's not many shots he won't take on, you know.
I mean, it would have been great. It would have looked great if he'd have made it, but that's a low percentage shot, even for Jason Shaw. He's not Superman. Golden opportunity for Shane.
Oh, Now, what caused him to get up off of that shot? I guess he wanted to be perfect with his shape.
Well, he doesn't look totally comfortable in this match, and I can see why, because there's such a big hole that he's trying to help USA dig out of right now. That's good there.
And he's playing a guy who's been on fire all year, so he knows when he gets to the table, he's got to stay there.
For 2-0.
2-0 now. Shane Van Boening leading Jason Shaw. Puts some life back in the American fans. Shane concentrating, trying to relax.
Can he follow that up with a break and run of his own?
So, Jason Shaw has just gotten a little advice from his captain and Ralph Souquet. So once again, Shane's break.
Q-Rack 3. USA
He had
to
a very
break, leading
successful
2-racks
cut
to nil.
break last time.
Just got to control that cue ball here. Well, he dropped the cue ball down.
He's got one ball down. Can he hit the one?
I think he can see it, but I don't know if he can see enough to make it. Let's see this overhead. No, it looks like he can see the edge of the one. That's about all. That's what he's looking at.
With just an edge, it's going to be tough to find a safe.
Wonder if he would consider. He might be considering a push out to the end rail.
A lot to think about here. It was at 2-0 last time with America leading that Europe took charge.
Push out called.
And he's going to take your shot, but I think he's going to get it back.
Not necessarily, because anytime if he's got, well, got a cue over this 8-ball, he does, Jason won't take it. Typically, when a player gets to look at an open ball, they want to shoot. He'd rather play the safety than give it back. He's thinking long and hard here, Jason. He gave it. You're right. He gave it back.
Start the clock.
Now, Shane just aimed up a 1-9, but golly, would that be a straight-in shot or a 1-9 bank?
Maybe the 1-9 combination is on. If the 9's sticking out far enough. Either way, it's a real hard shot.
Extension called.
Now he's having second thoughts. He used his extension. You only get one per rack.
In a safety war, that can become a problem. Ball rolled out. Jason's going to have a clean shot on this one. But it's going to take the cue ball away from the 2-ball. So he may choose just to play a safety. Try to put Shane in jail.
It's a thin cut, but Shane doesn't miss much of anything. I mean, Jason doesn't miss much of anything. You're right. He played a safety there. Wow.
He wanted to marry that cue ball up against the 6.
I think it's blocking him anyway, Jerry.
Oh, it is, but
wow.
At least he can hit the rails now. He can go 2 rails to hit the 1. If he were married to the 6, he wouldn't be able to do that.
That's what he's doing. He's going around the balls, 2 rails at the 1. He's a little fortunate there because Jason's going to have to shoot over the top of the 9 ball. It's actually harder to shoot over the top of the ball than it is to shoot off the rail. The 2 got a little bit tied up against the 5 there as well.
Extension call.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough shot to get a reward from.
He'd be doing well to make it. If he can make it up in the corner, he can get above that 2 and shoot the 2 down in the lower corner.
Right.
That's what he's shooting at. I think he missed it. Yep. Another golden opportunity for Shane Van Boening. The key here is playing good position from the 1 to the 2. Draw straight. This is perfect. This is perfect. He'll have an angle, I think, to get over for the 3 as well.
Oh, yeah. He'll just be able to stun the ball a little bit past center table, be straight in on the 3 if he wants to be.
He's got a narrow opening to get past the 5 and go down in the corner. Well done. Everything looks good right now.
Yeah, he's got good shape. Good opportunity from ball to ball. Seems to have a little adrenaline running through his arm. Just barely over-rolling some of these shots.
He's going to go. He'll go up above the center of the table for the 5. Right there, that's perfect. Go back and forth, go across the table for the 6. Well, he could have got straighter in on the 6 and gone straight down. Now he's going to have to go across table again for the 8. That's okay.
Yeah, Shane's in his element now.
This shot here is all about speed control. You want to make sure you stay above the 9 ball here. You don't want to let the cue ball go all the way down to the other end rail. Just get a little bit past the side pocket and he'll be okay.
I think that's going to work for him, Jay.
He's fine.
Yes, indeed. Shane Van Boening now leading our race to 5, 3-0.
Jason to break.
Thank you, rack 4. You up to break. Trading 3 racks to 0.
His last break was a perfect break, except he failed to get out. He'd like to break the same way again. It's another good break.
It is, and it was a stun, and he still got the 1 ball into the side pocket, so he's made the adjustment he needed to make.
He's got no shot at the 3, though.
Nope.
I think he's going to push out.
Where do you push? Down by the 6 ball? Well, let's take a look at the break
Push out
first.
cold.
And that's how the ball's formed up for us.
You're right, Jerry. He's
This
going up
edition.
table. Right into the 6.
Leave the cue ball behind that 7, 8, 9 grouping.
He hasn't decided if he wants to take it on yet or not. He may give it back to Jason. There's a lot of distance here. He shook his head no. He's given this a lot of thought. He gave it
Set the
back.
clock, please.
Yeah,
Stop
but he's
the clock.
not sure of his decision. There is a safety here.
Boy, what a touch. What a
That's
touch.
beautiful. And that's what I thought Shane would choose. But
I'm not sure Shane could execute it that well, Jerry.
well, that was certainly well done. There's no doubting that.
That's one of the big differences I see between Europe and USA. The Europeans, their touch on the safeties is just
Attention
superb.
called.
Shane going to try to jump these two balls and bank this ball? That's what he's going for.
Boy, this cue ball could go off the table. This is a dangerous shot when you're going directly across the narrow part of the table. But he hit it gently.
Maybe two
and it
rails?
looks like he's
Maybe
made
two
it.
rails? Two rails. But no reward here. The crowd's going crazy. What they don't see is Shane's got no shot at the 4 ball. Look good on paper.
Oh, yeah. Fans do love a good fluke. It just barely went in, barely avoided the nose of that pocket.
Looks like Shane's going to shoot off the table near the 6. That's what he'd like to do. He didn't get behind the 6, though. Jason can counter with a safety of his own.
You know, Jay, if Shane could pull this off and dominate Jason Shaw in this match, that could really put a different attitude in the American players and in the European players.
Yeah, give him a little momentum going into tomorrow, that's for sure. Nice safety by Jason. Nice safety.
Yeah, the Yanks need something to keep there from being nails in their pillows tonight.
These have been the battles that USA has been losing, these safety battles. Can they win this one? I don't know about this shot. I don't know. If he could have hit the 4 hard enough to get to the end rail, it might have worked.
Well, we have an excited fan.
Marcus Shamat encouraging Jason.
Yeah, and Jason turned to Mark and said, "Don't worry, I'll be all right."
Thank you, rack 5. USA to break, leading 3 racks to 1.
Critical break here for Shane Van Boening. Looks good. It looks good. Look out for ball.
Oh, that looks
That's
real
good.
good. If he can get through this rack, he'll be on the hill.
Yeah, he can trade racks from here and win.
Yeah, I think he would much rather just totally dominate this match. Send a little message.
Well, Jerry couldn't ask for a better break than he just got.
That was beautiful.
Now he's got to draw down to the end rail for that 5 ball.
Yeah, he'll hit a side rail on each side coming back. Unless he can just stun it straight down the table. No, he has to hit 2.
That was the key shot, and he did it well. Good execution there. Should be smooth sailing from here. Yeah, once again, Shane gets up off of it. He's got good position.
Extension called.
He's all right.
You know, I think he changed his plan from a 2-rail out to a 1-rail, and that's why he paused.
He's going to draw over towards the side pocket here for the 7. That's good. Wonder if he'll stay below the 8 or go above it.
Well, I'd like to see him go above it.
He did.
But not quite enough.
He fell a little short, but he's got a choice here which pocket he wants to shoot it in.
Well, I would think he would want to go to the left-hand pocket, but he's going to pull a reverse cut and go to the right.
It's all good if he makes it.
When you're at his level, you can do this sort of thing.
He made it. Got good position, too. This will put him on the hill. And a chance to win the first match for Team USA today.
Shane takes the hill. And the American crowd shows some life.
Jason will be breaking.
Well, that is the Shane Van Boening version of Great Joy.
It's a salt thing!
Marcus doesn't seem too concerned. He knows that at worst they're going to be ahead 4-1 going into day 2. No matter what, this is a great start for Team Europe.
You know, you can tell Jason's got such a great positive attitude. He turns around, he's down 4-1, and he's playing with the audience. I mean, he's just as relaxed out there as he can be.
Thank you, rack 6. Europe to break, trailing 1 rack to 4.
He is our current U.S. Open champion.
And boy, did he put on a show this year at the Open.
Wow.
That is a gift that Shane didn't need, but he'll sure take it. All the balls are in the Open, and he's got ball in hand.
60 seconds.
Boy, what happened there? Jason really overamped on that break shot. Can Shane close out this match with ball in hand?
That's the second ball today we've seen jump the table.
Trying to decide, does he want to draw back and shoot the 3 on the side? I think so. He's stretching for a draw shot. Just get that cue ball above the 4. He did it. He's all right.
Did it beautifully. We're seeing the composed Shane Van Boening that we're used to. And when he plays within himself, he is playing a great game of pool.
7 balls away from the first victory for Team USA. Everything's lying out there wide open. Shane's taking his time. He's not in any hurry.
He looks like he sees a problem, but I'm not sure what that problem would be.
Well, he doesn't like his angle here, and he's trying to decide if he wants to just hold the cue ball there where he puts his cue right now, or go down to the end rail and bring the cue ball back out.
Golly, I'd expect him to go to the end rail and come back to center table.
Well, yeah, he's going to hit it firm. That's what it looks like.
No,
he killed it. He killed it.
Oh, I didn't know he could hold it that well.
It is surprising it took him a while to make that decision. He's being real careful right now.
Now he's got to make the cue ball travel a bit.
Well done. Perfect draw stroke. He's real straight here, Jerry. He may draw this ball straight back towards where he's standing. Yeah. like this, draw it out. That's good. That's good. It's a little tricky here. He's got to get around this 9 ball. Get shape on the 8. He's got to avoid the 9. Well, he's fortunate there.
Yeah,
he ran
sure
into the
is.
9. He can shoot the 8 in the side. Let's see where the 9 is.
This makes getting on the 9's a little bit of a challenge here, because these balls do not like firmly struck ball. These pockets do not like firmly struck balls.
And he's got to go back and forth across the table with the cue ball. Well done. Well done. He's okay. He fell a little short, but he should be okay. No concern about a scratch or anything like that. Just make the ball. This is no hanger, though. You got to hit this ball just right.
America does it. Shane Van Boening puts a point on the board for Team USA, and the score now 4-1 Europe.